I decided to review the article, Reports Show Students Attending K-12 Incorporated Cyber Schools Fall Behind. This article talked about the company K-12 Incorporated based out of Boulder, Colorado, and the study was done by the National Education Policy Center. It showed that students were falling further and further behind in their math scores compared to students who are in typical school settings where they attend class each day in an actual building. They looked at both their reading and their math scores and saw that they were all decreasing. It was interesting that it also showed that students are less likely to stay at that particular school for the entire year. A couple of key statistics to note. When looking at this K-12 cyber school, which is the biggest online school currently in America, the teachers generally have more students yet are paid less than teachers in brick and mortar schools. The schools are spending more on instructional costs than average, but yet they have no cost for facilities, transportation, operations, or food service, anything in those categories. Looking at the student progress, math scores were generally 14 to 36% lower than the students who are attending normal public schools, and they only 27% met the adequate yearly progress, whereas in other schools it was 52% when looking at the nation as a whole. In terms of parents, only 31% intended to keep their students enrolled for a year or less, meaning that these K-12 cyber schools are intended to be just a temporary fix for their current school problems. A few of my own opinions when it comes to looking at the data that came with this K-12 cyber schools struggling is that I worry that the student progress that they are making is going to continue to hinder them as they look forward in their future plans and where they're headed after high school. I also worry about the relationships, and while a teacher's instruction may be duplicated in an online setting, it is very hard to duplicate and to help with the interactions that occur and the relationships that occur on every day in an everyday classroom. And along with that, the social skills and the social emotional needs that are met that probably aren't going to be covered over a computer screen.